If you ride a motorbike, you are aware of the special delight of moving through space on two wheels. It's more enjoyable than a convertible and more private than a vehicle. You are one with the weather and the moving traffic on the road. A motorbike camping vacation elevates your bond with your machine. Your motorbike is now more than just a mode of transportation, it serves as your mobile home base, where you live, sleep, eat, and have fun. Speaking about traveling lightly, we'll go through some motorcycle camping advice and supplies, from practical advice to essentials. Let's get you started on your road to a fantastic motorbike camping adventure. On this article about motocamping, we will be sharing all useful details on what it is about and how to get maximum experiences coming on your way. How to get ready for motocamping. More than simply inventive packing goes into preparing for a motorbike camping trip. You'll want to make sure that you've thought of a few things before leaving. Everything must be planned. Think about the following details. Greater than read, is traveling a hobby? The ultimate guide to an exciting way of life. Greater than learn about the downsides of traveling as a hobby. 1. Plan how long you are going to be away. The largest beginning point is how long your vacation will be, since it will determine what you pack and what you need to take care of. You could feel okay taking a few sets of clothing and doing washing when you get back if you're just going away for a few days. If you're traveling for more than a week, though, there is the matter of doing laundry on the road. Consider how many outfits you want to bring and how frequently you will need to wash them. The duration of your vacation influences almost everything else, outside clothes. Licenses, inspections, and registrations are a few items that have an expiration date. Your choice of housing may also vary as a result. 2. Plan where you intend to go. Are you going to be entirely alone in the bush, or will you be driving into a campsite with all the amenities? How about a cottage for camping? These provide shelter from the outdoors and often include extra conveniences that might simplify your journey. It is essential to spend money on quality motorbike camping equipment if you want to spend the night outside. Always keep in mind that superior gear tends to be smaller, lighter, and more durable. A quality sleeping bag is essential. Down feathers and synthetic fiber are the main competitors, and each has advantages and disadvantages. Although a down sleeping bag is warmer and packs smaller, it does not puff up when it gets wet, which reduces how warm it can keep you. Synthetic sleeping bags dry out much more quickly and are a wonderful option for wet environments, but they take up more space in your luggage. The ratings of sleeping bags also vary with temperature. A 4-season down sleeping bag is rated for temperatures below zero, whereas the typical 3-season synthetic sleeping bag is suited for temperatures as low as 15 to 20 degrees Fahrenheit. 3. See what resources you will need. Are there any reservations you need to make first? Make sure you reserve your campsites much in advance. During the busiest times, these areas may fill up pretty rapidly. Next, determine what you'll need to pack for washing, cooking, and eating. Are there any local groceries? Consider a laundry. Although some campgrounds provide grills or open fires for cooking, it's still a good idea to have a backup source of heat in case the weather turns rainy and the wood becomes soggy. Numerous lightweight, low-profile camping cooking gadgets are available that make simple tasks like boiling water, frying eggs, and prepping meat simple. You'll probably just need one tiny, 16-ounce gas canister for a week of camping. There are also several pots and pans that have been carefully constructed to save weight and space in your luggage. If you want to cook it all with a camp stove, look for cookware made for hiking. 4. Focus on the condition of your motorbike. The very least expensive maintenance you can do on your bike is an oil change. It could be a good idea to have your oil changed, your oil filter updated, and to have a technician check the rest of the bike to make sure it's ready for the trip if you're going camping. Having fresh oil and a new filter is a simple method to avoid problems on the road, since the oil filter prevents dirt and pieces of engine wear from entering the system. Another crucial link in the chain, although a more noticeable one, is your tires. You should search for any indication that they need replacement. Your tires may easily go from just inside the safety margin to hazardous levels of wear during a lengthy ride on a hot roadway. Before you go on your vacation is the ideal time to replace your tires if it has been a while since you last did so. Last but not least, confirm that your inspection and registration are current and will remain so until the conclusion of your journey. You have plenty of time to be ready, since many states let you renew your inspection and registration up to 3 months before it expires. 5. Will your motorcycle break any local laws? As long as there have been bikes, there have been custom modifications, from upgraded lights to altered exhaust systems. But other states have laws that forbid such alterations. Modifications that interfere with emissions, for instance, are prohibited in California. This has an impact on components like fuel injectors and ignition settings, so any modifications intended to increase the power of your motorcycle at the expense of clean emissions may be in violation of the law and result in a penalty. Anywhere you want to travel, check the local legislation to ensure your bike complies. Another issue that varies in how states handle it is lane splitting. Despite the fact that it is enticing, lane splitting can be prohibited where you are going. Remember that various states have varying helmet regulations as well. The laws in the states where you will be visiting should be checked to see whether you will be compelled to wear a helmet by law if you don't already do so often while riding your bike for safety reasons. You don't want to get caught without a helmet. Officially, there are laws requiring them in 19 states throughout the U.S. 6. Depending on the climate and weather, what riding gear should you wear? Look up the weather where you want to drive. In order to stay cool throughout the hottest part of the summer, you should definitely wear a motorbike jacket with air vents. If it's a little colder, keep in mind that at 60 miles per hour, even a comfortable 60 degrees Fahrenheit might seem chilly. To prepare for these kinds of weather, bring a windproof jacket. Another very crucial component of cycling is gloves. Since we instinctively use our hands to stop falls, wearing a good pair of gloves may prevent your skin from turning like asphalt. Your hands are also kept warm by gloves. You need limber fingertips to control your bike since cold fingers don't move smoothly. A whole new set of gear must be used to prepare for rainy driving conditions. The distinction between waterproof and water-resistant becomes very clear in this situation. Keep in mind that anything that is completely waterproof shouldn't let any moisture in at all. Items marked as water-resistant work perfectly in light rain, fog, and even the odd light drizzle, but after that they won't dependably keep water out. It's usually a good idea to wear a helmet when riding for safety reasons, and depending on where you are, it could even be mandated by law. Make sure your helmet is in excellent enough shape to accomplish what it is supposed to do, which is protect your head. There is a strong likelihood that you still need to update your helmet even if you have never been in a collision. Keep in mind that the purpose of a helmet is to absorb impact, so your head won't have to. Since a helmet is a meticulously crafted amalgamation of an outer shell, adhesive, foam, and more, merely dropping one to the ground might start to compromise the connections that allow the helmet to function as intended. Final words. Now you know how to plan for motocamping. In addition to being of greater quality, lightweight hiking equipment will also make packing much simpler. By attaching a massive tent to the side of your bike, you run the risk of making it an internet meme. Instead, make the investment in some ultralight, extremely compressible hiking gear. The same concept applies to cookware. Lightweight models designed for hiking may help you pack lighter. These assets will last you for many years if you take good care of them.